Trying to get over 100 tackles, man.
I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best because I am. You know that you're keeping it low-key. I can confidently like...
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be a good one.
And thank you, Coach. We are across the Hudson.
In order to hit the 100 mark, I need 16 more tackles.
Today we reach week 15.
Which should not be difficult.
Between the Miami Dolphins and the New York Giants. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 5 catches, 65 yards, and a touchdown as well.
And he was able to haul that pass in there, but he knows he's got a tough task ahead of him. This unit, in the top 5
man, I want to smash him.
He's going to have to really work
Fumble
hard
that.
to get open. And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. On the ground, this is Michelle.
Come on.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins 1st down. So back-to-back big runs picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
And that's what I was looking at getting, too. Yeah, that's exactly what I was looking at. Good sit out. Good grief.
Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
On 2nd down and 4. Dalton looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 23.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what their opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it?
It really does. And in practice, it wasn't about a lot of big shots on that opening drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it. They've done that. The defense now on their heels a little.
That they are. And you know what else is happening now? They're gaining information. They're gaining knowledge about how the defense is planning on playing them. So not only are they being successful on this drive, they're filing things away for future drives in this game.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michelle. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. A look now at the starters for the Giants defensively. They were quite formidable in the win over the Eagles a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy, or do you challenge them?
Was that my... I think that was my fault.
Touchdown. Nicole Hardman.
Man.
Touchdown number 7 on the year. And
I'm sitting here like,
get right down and score on the opening drive. Well, these guys scored touchdown after touchdown in that win a week ago. So how do they come out this week? Same way. They got that momentum going, a touchdown on the opening drive.
I think it's safe to say that they're in a groove, isn't it? I mean, a lot of times we've seen where teams have scored a ton of points the week before. The very next week struggle to score almost as if they used it all up. Not in this case. This group appears locked in.
You're going to have to make some adjustments if you're on the other side of that football. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And out will come the leader of this offense, and that, of course, is their signal caller.
24 interceptions.
What's a quarterback's best friend?
Balance?
I think you're right. I agree with you. You know, a lot of guys... A great receiver, right? A terrific offensive line. But I agree with you, balance, because if you can run the ball effectively, that just opens things up for guys who want to throw it and gives you easier passing lanes and easier coverages to read.
And they said balance will be a focus in this one.
Yeah, they don't want it all just heaped on his shoulders, I don't believe. I think they want to make sure they take some of the pressure off.
The run there on first down gets him a yard to the 26. On the stop was Aaron Donald. And we take a look now at the New York offense.
The third-round pick out of LSU in the 2014 draft, guard Trey Turner quickly became one of the better players in the NFL. Agile, this guy can absolutely fly. The fastest.
Let's go, baby.
At the 2014.
And the way in, touchdown, New York. A big play there.
Way to start it off.
Touchdown of the year as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Walking into the stadium, we saw a ton of people donning the jerseys of this rookie quarterback, so you know they love that opening drive, and he throws a touchdown pass.
He gave a little bit of confirmation about what they had hoped, right? Because they thought they had a quarterback. They're thinking they have a quarterback. You do this, they believe they've got a quarterback. Look how they're elbowing each other up in the stands. That's our guy.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone.
Come on, defense.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now.
All right, so last time this was a touchdown because I messed up. Don't plan on doing that again.
Look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Back to the ground, this time with Gore. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Here's Dalton. He's got his tight end.
Come on.
And getting this just shy of midfield.
Why are you not all up on his tight end? Like,
give him 15 yards on that one. The Dolphins have a first down.
You the cover man.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. On the ground is Michelle.
Oh, my goodness.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
1st and 10 for Dalton.
There you go. Nice knockdown.
Terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Allen, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Dalvin away and bring up 2nd down.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Play action now, Dalton. And it's caught. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Terry McLaurin, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
They just running through us right now, fellas.
Drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open. He has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
All right.
The Giants
our defense gonna have to step up at some time today.
They're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Our linebacker better not come down.
To throw, White.
Man.
To escape, and he goes down. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald.
We gonna have a time with this team because they bringing that heat, and we ain't got no heat.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Mike's by 4.
Throwing on 3rd and long. White. He's going to air one out. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That's not who I actually wanted to go to. But for some reason, my mind just went to him. But I wanted... Well, it really wouldn't make no difference because...
Right there on the coverage. And the Giants send out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. This is fielded at the 27.
Alright. Give our defense another chance.
14-7 our score. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A first carry for the converted wideout, J.D. McKissick.
Dang, these dudes
about 2
break it
yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. Now Michelle.
Dang.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because in a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 38. Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins 1st down. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that.
Here we go.
He can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Colin Saunders brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out.
There we go, fellas.
And they see right through
Get in there.
As he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. He's got Burton here.
There you go.
They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Way to get a stop, fellas.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive, capture the field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And on the
ain't gonna be no gap.
They really couldn't get anything going.
They'll punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Or just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for.
Dang, bro, you bounced back?
He'll be brought down about the 28.
Good grief.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here we go.
Now White. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Steps away to his left. Looking left sideline, it's complete.
Ooh, nice.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
Let's go.
Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Here's White to the right side and complete to Hurst. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They've moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it.
Where did all of my blockers go?
Safety, it makes it tough to defend.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Watch out, watch out, watch out. It's free.
Now White. Toward the pile.
Let's go, baby.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Hayden Hurst with touchdown number 7 on the year. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up. And go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Are you kidding me?
Will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Andy Dalton. This one into the hands of Metcalf. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Dalton now to pass. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Andy Dalton now. Only one pass has hit the ground for him. 10 of 11 thus far. It's 1st and 10. And Dalton to throw. Completes it to Hardman.
What in the world?
For a Miami touchdown. Andy Dalton with his 3rd touchdown pass of the game.
This team
the Dolphins
is something
are able to
else,
extend
bro.
that advantage. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No,
what
not
are
at
they
all, because
doing?
if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
That's fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And New York set to take the field. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the 2nd. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now White going to throw again. Being chased out left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
I at least want field goal. This is my fault, Kyle. I had you, and I did not do what I should have. See if they'll do it again.
White looks to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he can't hang on to it.
Why?
Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively. But instead it just brings up 4th down. And the Giants send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 8. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And New York set to take the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But this is going to do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the 2nd half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
Throw it to him while he's right there. Don't lead him over there.
Now the first play
Don't lead him that way.
is incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Well, yeah, that's the thing.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. White now, throwing again. And he comes back with one complete. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a first down. On first down, it's White.
Are you serious? Why are you turning around? Just catch it over your shoulder.
We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers.
Like, why do y'all do that? I don't get it.
That's another nice job there.
There's no need to turn around, but y'all make it so difficult.
Knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
They've held them in check on the scoreboard. Now
there you go.
Left side into the hands of his tight end.
There you go. Way to make something out of it.
6 to the 46.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
3rd and 4 is always a tough call. Maybe a little too long to run for it, but not too long to hit him on the quick slant. And that was well executed. Found the window and zipped it right in there.
Now White with a first down throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Ellington, why did you get pushed off of your route like that? My goodness.
And that's the second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Crabtree, you ain't doing nothing for me.
To try again after the sack. White. He gets this one to Bruce Ellington. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 31-yard line.
Never make a mistake with the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here. They're just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Thank you. Just over your shoulder. Oh!
He's brought down after a very nice game.
Thank you. Do not turn around.
Right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. White to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
Let's go ahead and
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation.
You know what?
Because
he gonna get it this time.
That gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
Let's go.
His guys are in for 6, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
It's a touchdown, fellas. Don't worry about it. It's a touchdown.
Pass, and baseball might have called that
nothing to even look at. Josh, that possession catch, man, all the difference in the world, man. Scoop. Whoop. Nasty. I look like Reggie Wayne right there, baby.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. A 10-play drive that time, and it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
All right, defense. Now it is your turn. That's whose turn it is now.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive starts out on the ground with Michelle.
There you go.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
There you go.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
All their running backs are killing us.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They go play action here on first down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback.
Who had, was that my man? I don't think it was.
14-yard pickup.
This is crazy. So everything they're doing is working, whether it's running, passing.
At the 39-yard line, they'll run it. This is Michelle. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have
there we go.
The defenders, they lost
Let's
all leverage
go.
on that play.
He'll get 2 yards back, but it's going to leave him with a long 3rd and 13. Third and long. What will Dalton dial up?
There we go. No, sir. Trying to get that interception because I saw what you was looking at.
How difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Good stop, defense. I can't believe the Dolphins are giving us this much of a head.
Here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
We can't get nothing on these guys. But they got some playmakers, though.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
On first down, here's Breida.
Dang it.
And unable to get
hold
down
your man a
there,
little
so
bit
take this up
longer,
to about
bro.
the 37.
Jeez.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Dang.
56. Tackles.
On 2nd and 9, White, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The 330-pounder Al Woods brings the boom on the sack.
How many times have we sat with coordinators, and especially the defensive guys,
Kyle, this might be you.
big plays, sacks, they often come in bunches. Well, it may not be a bunch here, but that is the 3rd sack of the game.
Let's go. Don't tell me hold it.
Starts to get in the quarterback's head a little bit.
Not just the quarterback,
Really,
the offensive play
fellas?
caller, the offensive line, knocks people off
Come
balance and
on,
changes
man.
what they normally do.
That one going against the guard, Andrew Norwell. 3rd and 10 wasn't going to be easy. Now after the holding penalty, they have to deal with a 3rd and 20. That was 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
You hear the call.
How you not hold on? You were beating them. That's what we wanted. And you did the perfect catch over the shoulder. Oh my goodness. I should have lobbed it up. Should have lobbed it up. Man, he had everything. Everything we wanted. Everything we needed.
In this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Yeah, that's a 48-yard punt with a coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. So the Dolphins offense heading out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And it's right about this time of year you start to say this is when the cream rises to the top. Week 15, 3 weeks left to go, but still plenty to be determined.
There we go.
The obvious is to
Lock
try
it
to
up.
be the number 1 or number 2 seed. But when you look at it across the league and throughout the history of trying to get to the Super Bowl, the teams you really fear are the ones that get
more
hot
defense
and sometimes sneak in at a 5 or a 6 seed, because we've seen those teams actually get to the Super Bowl and occasionally win it.
Yeah, you think of the Giants a couple of times.
course.
Steelers have done it.
Man, their blockers know what to do, bro.
Future, I'm sure.
Their blockers know what to do. I can't. How do they always have an extra man to just take me out the play? No, don't know what else they're gonna do with everybody else, but they know they're gonna get me out the play.
Despite the heavy workload, but you and I both know.
That's
well
it.
conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation in there. The defense won the battle.
Let's go.
And nowhere for him to go again.
Way to get in
to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
You said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold.
These dudes got some guts,
yards
bro.
there, and the Dolphins have a first down. Some good games going on.
Come on, y'all. Let's stop him right now.
Best of the bunch. Now
Thank
first
you.
down carry. It's Michelle.
Let's stop him right
And
now.
for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Brooks Reed with a tackle. And now to the air, Dalton. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
Buddy.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's
Yes, they
made
are.
at the Giants 35.
Yo, these guys are you sure they got 11 and 2? Like, what is
On
this?
third down, the connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
A gain of 3, second down. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in what you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week.
Come on, y'all.
You
We
must
need
have
a
made a bunch of
turnover or
spectacular
something.
plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains and make the fundamental tackle.
7 yards there and a first down.
Dude, there's nothing we can do. I can't stop them. They running like crazy. I can only pray for an interception. Please don't hand it off. We're done. Because their line don't play no games.
A carry now for McKissick.
We're done.
And he'll get
We're
about
done.
5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Well, boys,
y'all
didn't play well.
Defense right now.
Y'all didn't play well at all.
Another touchdown, it's over. They've got
you deserve this L that you were about to
in this
take.
spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation
Unless
creeping
you
in.
can
All you're doing when you're
stop
talking to your defensive
them.
teammates is first guy there,
Which
hold them
I
up.
doubt it because
Second,
you haven't
third
done it
guy in,
all
rake
game.
the football.
It's
Get it
like
out.
it's
We gotta
just
create a
been.
turnover because one more score and this game's over.
Oh, passing it. Dalton. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The intended target was the rookie, Terry McLaurin, and it's 3rd and 5. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Dalton wants to throw. Now the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And the kick by Gonzalez is good.
All right, y'all.
And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little tough.
Oh, what side of the field?
If they had scored a touchdown there, there would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
A touchdown
look at that
direction,
smile.
all of a sudden they're down.
Show me the smile.
Down 27-21.
I ain't got no smile. My guys have not played up the par.
Possible crippling loss to their playoff status in the balance, barring a late score. They'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down. He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Back to throw. Forced out to his left. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
How am I quarterback just standing there like nothing happened?
And he will score. Touchdown.
Why did I throw that? I should have ran it. I knew. See, I thought he was coming up.
Did I just see what I thought I saw?
Why y'all going for it? Y'all suck.
What I thought that had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
Oh, now you want to act like you can't play football.
You got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation,
dang,
hands. And of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up
here.
Yo, that's
run
the
that joint. Ain't nobody there.
I just never was.
So now all eyes shift to the Giants. Trailing in this one now. 70 seconds remaining. A crushing loss to their playoff chances on the horizon, barring a huge turnaround here.
Ain't no doggone huge turnaround, man. These dudes ain't doing nothing for me. They had their turn.
The interception. White. Gonna throw right side here. Complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29. A gain of 4. Clock rolling as the Giants will hurry to the line. Off play action, here's White. Nowhere to escape.
Y'all ain't even blocking him, man.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Now a shot taken on third down,
catch it?
Up incomplete.
Why did you not catch it? I mean, you were open.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down.
And this is what I wanted to see.
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. To throw, White. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10.
Squeeze, double. Check. 53.
From the shotgun, here's White. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
Y'all blew this.
Charles, we saw
what a blunder.
lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they could look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for Miami, it's a 4th win of the campaign as they get to 4-10 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, They'll drop to 9-5 on the year. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Washington.
I can't believe y'all lost to the Dolphins who were like 3-9. Like what?
Davis, my broadcast
they were killing us like they owned
next
us.
Time right here.
Bro.
It's the NFL on EA Sports.
We didn't even belong on the same field as them. What in the world? And they were running the ball, and I still couldn't get no tackles. This is something else. I am heated from that game. Oh, I'm heated. Yo, I'm so heated right now. I lost at 4-10 now because, oh, sick to my stomach, bro. Oh, I'm so sick to my stomach. And then that last interception, like, really? Oh God, now you're playing a 7-7 team. Let's not get skunked.
Don't wanna blame me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation, don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check.
It's girly power. Hello, everyone. I'm Jonathan Coachman. This is Madden NFL Football on EA Sports. Coming up, running back Todd Gurley, fresh off a standout performance a week ago, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Washington Redskins.
Coach, it's a pretty frigid December day in our nation's capital. We got our space heaters on full blast up in the booth at FedEx Field. Today, it's the penultimate week of the regular season, week 16, and we've got a good one in store. Between the New York Giants and the Washington Redskins. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in week 16. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So out comes the Redskins offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by their 6-year quarterback, Jimmy Garoppolo, out of Eastern Illinois.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. One touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that. But he did throw in the interception.
This is a sign of things to come, huh? That's what y'all trying to tell me?
Like that doesn't put them in bad situations.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now the 3rd leading rusher in the NFL last year, Todd Gurley.
Figured I'd take the block because I'm going to get it anyway. So.
9 yards to pick up there.
You got to
get
the tackle.
First down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41.
Let's go.
And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Week after week, we're seeing plays like this from him, and I think he's in line. We've discussed it before for NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And a big reason why, I think, is because of his ball skills, and that's something that, for guys in his position, they've talked about it for years. They've done the drills, but they've really increased it in recent seasons because of the offense have gotten so good. He knows how to take the ball away. That is huge for a defender.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. From just shy of midfield, White looking middle, and that's complete. Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball's thrown.
Now White, looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. To throw is White. To throw again. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Here's White.
Oh, what in the world?
Incomplete.
What was that?
Coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it,
get it, y'all.
helps have
Get
the
this
big
push.
gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
They run with Breida, and he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now White.
Let's go.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. From 19 yards away, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
As far as tight ends go, if you get 3 or 4 touchdowns in a season, that's usually counted as a pretty good year.
And CD, he just hit double digits. That's 10 touchdowns for him now.
Yeah, and that's something you really have to applaud. That's elite-level production.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march up another 15 against your squad.
The first down run
with Gurley, a good one. He gets forward for 6
yards.
The numbers on the ground for Gurley last week. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we?
This was the play we blew the touchdown on that first.
We saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I loved the most, he finished each and every run.
That's Gurley. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before?
There we go.
That's just going to naturally continue. Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about.
Everybody step up.
Continuity, rhythm.
We got to
just keep giving it to him.
We got to do something different from last.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he'll go down.
Dang, what happened to me? How do they always know to block me?
Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down.
Dang it!
Complete. Henry. And got it inside the 10 at the 8.
You gotta turn around, y'all. Turn around.
First and goal.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
On first and goal, Gurley. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
My finger slipped.
Philip Lindsay.
Not saying I would have made the play if it didn't, but it did.
10th touchdown of the season as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point put through by Boswell, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On second down, a run with Breida. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a third down and less than a yard. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a third down and less than a yard.
Dang,
and
I was trying to.
Down, but not before reaching the 45.
Go that way so I could.
It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Oh,
that's
so unreal, man. He got you. Computer, just live with it. He got you. Don't cheat. Don't cheat. He got you. Look at what Hurts did to this cat. Scoop. Look at him. Come on. Don't act like he ain't get you. Whatever.
To be incomplete.
Whatever.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. White. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 28.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Now he'll pull it down. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19.
Learn from last game.
Shouldn't
have had to learn, but you know.
Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Dancing, and he's going to have to eat this one.
I did not know Hurst was doing that.
In there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there. Heavy rush, and down he goes.
Oh, man.
Jason Pierre-Paul. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open. Left him nowhere to go with the football. Had to absorb the sack.
Tucker's kick is good. And they take the lead here.
I had my man. I should just...
So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive. But they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
Ready to get back.
See if they can do just that. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
There you
Takes
go.
this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
There we go.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball.
Oh, come on. He holds on to that and all of that.
Give the Redskins 13 there.
I know my guys ain't holding on to that.
First down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11.
All right, defense. Come on. Come on. We got players. We got playmakers.
At the 49-yard line. Here's Gurley now out of the gun.
We got playmakers.
Get this down only to about the 46. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey.
Dang, bro. Can I shred these tackles, bro?
Brought down.
My goodness.
To their 30-yard line.
They be blocking me like.
1:58 left to play till we
everybody I go against is a Hall of Famer. I can't shake loose.
Halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best
Hi.
multitasker in
That's
the
all I
business.
wanted to say. Good job. Keep it up.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18.
They're running it, right?
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. One receiver to the left is Evans. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And this is taken in
that
for
man
Redskins
had
touchdown.
like 7 steps in the touchdown.
Mike Evans, his first touchdown on the year. And the Redskins are going to retake the lead.
Yeah, they are.
1st and goal. Forget running the football. Forget establishing anything.
At least get a field goal, fellas.
In the end zone with the pass for a touchdown.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's the definition of catching the defense off guard there. They weren't expecting that.
And that totally gets tight, doesn't it? When you think 1st and goal from the 1, you're thinking run and play.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. White looks to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 23 yards, the final tally.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make
no
catches
turnovers.
like that,
That's all I got to say.
To yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
White going right side here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. 2nd and 2. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
No turnovers. That's all I got to say.
3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Kyle, this might be going to you.
Here's White on 3rd down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Why, Kyle? That was, man.
So
that was all you, bro. You got in between it, and I threw it to the outside pylon. And I don't know why he didn't throw it more to the outside, but why you jump? Why you jump? Just take it and hold it on the ground. See, that's computer. Because he already caught it in his chest. It should have stayed there. Not come up like he's catching up high. It was already there. Y'all cheated me. See? Alright. It's whatever.
Team now for the second time here today. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt.
Whatever.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good.
Yeah, I know what y'all
did. The lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
I know exactly what y'all do.
Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short. That's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football. On 1st and 10, White. He gets this one to Bruce Ellington. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Did I mess up? I think I messed up. I just saw him come down, so I knew I would have had it over the middle. But did I mess up? Yeah, no, I didn't. I didn't.
Up there at 22. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
36. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Silver.
Looking to throw. White. And this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Anderson Davis. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Oh, I sure do know how to blow it. I sure do know how to blow it.
But that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw. Because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Yes, here we go. Here we go. Not being able to stop nobody with nothing, no matter what I do, because that run is impossible to stop. Here we go.
Again, they run with Gurley.
Here we go.
And he is met quickly in the backfield.
We all know that's a fluke, because that ain't happening again.
Like a lawn chair. Calling a loss
We all know
of
that's
2
a
on the
fluke.
play. And they're going to have a 3rd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. And the Giants ready to come out now. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that
these dudes ain't playing with me, bro.
Because once
These dudes ain't playing with me.
That does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Back to throw. White. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack.
I was looking for something.
A rough couple of weeks for the man on the center.
And I shouldn't have been. I shouldn't have been. Because he's not going to get off the press. You know, he's not. He's not. It's just not going to happen.
Sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker
Imagine if I
developing
would
plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that. I think you also change his launch point at times. In other words, move your pocket to the right, to the left, roll him out, bootleg it, do some different things so they can't just rely on the fact that he's going to take 3 to 5 steps back in the pocket and line up and throw the football.
Yeah, current formula's not working right now. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over.
Sorry, we're going to have to put y'all to the test again.
Last time,
let's go,
see if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them there on that offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Let's get a turnover, fellas.
There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on to the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
I hate this.
They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory.
Here we go.
Let's go.
Just like that.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. And that one's complete to Gurley. 8 yards there and a 1st down.
Let's go.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because what
And he holds on to it.
is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot.
Oh,
man. Get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the
I'm happy y'all are passing because when y'all running, I ain't got a chance. So thank you for passing, giving us a little bit of an opportunity.
On in the early window. This
Computer's
might be
run
the best
game.
of the bunch. There's Garoppolo to
Just
throw.
what I'm talking about. Thank you,
These
Reed.
guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Thank you.
Gates, the intended receiver there. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open.
Now White lost the
What
football.
was that?
Redskins scoop it.
You're supposed to slide. Why are you jumping? I even took it off a turbo.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward.
Oh my word.
Is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never
man.
wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Oh, I can't believe
that.
that.
2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
Come on, y'all.
2nd down, a little more productive than 1st. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
Here we go.
Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a...
And that is caught. Touchdown.
That's how you hold on to a ball when it's thrown to you in a touchdown. That's how you do it.
With 2 touchdowns on the season.
Can't be mad. I can only.
Game. And the Redskins
My boys learn from
the
example.
field as they take it in for 6. Boswell good with the extra point, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it.
This is crazy.
Now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This is crazy. They know everything I'm gonna do.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points.
I can't believe.
They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away.
You didn't catch that? You sure?
To play defense, but when you...
You sure? I'm surprised he got it out of his hands. Ah, drag your foot. Drag it. Don't tap it.
It changes momentum.
All right, Kyle, this might be you.
Punch it in on you. That's a bad possession all the way around.
You're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise,
I just can't. I can't. I can't. I can't keep up.
Well.
I can't with y'all, man. Dang, I get what I want. Oh, man. This is crazy.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
We're going to have to go for it. It's 4th down.
Pressure here.
I mean,
the pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Man open. It's Goodwin. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 1st down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, boy.
Meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Back to the air on 2nd down. White. And he comes back with one complete. He went over 100 yards in the wild card round. He's over 100 here as well. And a 1st down. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done.
Man.
Body control.
You block that. You over the lineman and you can't block that.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. White. And that's complete. It's Allington. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Vernon Hargraves with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the 1st down, and the goal...
You gonna tell me it's a fake? Oh my! Y'all killing me, man! Y'all killing me! Y'all know this is ridiculous.
Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
And we didn't have one. It's just the computer. It's just the computer. Just like it took away a couple of our touchdowns already. There you go. I mean, hey, why not? Have a party. Have a party because, I mean, ain't nothing else. We blitzing. We still can't stop the run. So, I mean, hey.
The game's not over, but there's got to be
y'all do what y'all do.
Satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
You got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get to the promised land for
hey, we deserve this help. I'll tell you that. As much as my guys drop the ball, we deserve this help. I don't even feel bad. If we don't make it to the playoffs, that's your fault, not mine. I called the right plays. Y'all just didn't execute. Y'all just didn't execute. So you know what? Y'all don't deserve to beat it. That's all that is. Let's be real. Let's be real. Let's be real. Let him go. Let him go. Let's be real. Let's be real about the situation.
Todd Gurley.
Yeah, I didn't show up 2 games straight. Teams that y'all are better than abused you.
To lead out further. Well, it'd be real easy to say
it's
that
cool
they are
though.
firmly in control.
I mean, y'all didn't win it,
but
so.
I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything.
The amount of balls y'all drop, my star receivers drops, is uncanny.
And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Giants now down by 15. A little under a minute 50 remaining. A crushing loss to their playoff chances on the horizon, barring a huge turnaround here, starting with 1st and 10. Mike Daniels makes the tackle. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs.
Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Trey Flowers make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. White throwing on 3rd and long. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. On 1st down, it's White.
Sounds about right. That's what you've been doing all game anyway.
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd
Sounds
down.
about right.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not.
Shoot, what's the point of creating a wide receiver when I got
came at the exact time
regular wide receivers in the game that can do that all game?
Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
Look at
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall,
yeah, he's trash.
Overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't
There
had
is
a lot of time to throw the football.
You're going to get pushed off your route. There we go.
Defense. I got it.
See what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection. That's for got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
22, twice on 22. 90 in the
From the shotgun, here's White. And this is caught. So it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however.
Time and time ago.
Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive interception, this drive the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it solid because
2-point conversion
you don't
was
get
good.
extra kudos
Should
for
have been 21-21.
if you're going to be a big-time
Nope.
quarterback. You're
I wanted
supposed
back
to do
to
that.
school.
But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield.
I mean, y'all deserve everything y'all got today.
So with just
I ain't
a few
even
ticks
worried
left,
about the
they need a
playoffs now.
miracle.
2 games ago I was. But now I'm like, y'all don't want it. Why do I want it?
By the Redskins, and that
All y'all
should
gonna do is
just about
disappoint
do it.
anyway.
They had to go
That's
for
all
it with
y'all
no
gonna do.
timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an
That's all
effort.
y'all gonna
They
do.
tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right.
Congratulations,
They had to
fellas.
try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
So a victory
All right,
here
Josh,
for the
you up.
Washington Redskins. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
That's why we won't be there.
So for the Redskins, the win moves them to 8-7 now on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Giants, it's a tough blow to their playoff aspirations as they drop to 9-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis,
I had to get back up.